Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to bring a message for the chosen. Okay, first, I'd like to say if you want a private reading from me, please be sure to email me. That'll be in the description box. You can book a reading, and I'll be able to get your reading done within the next 24 to 72 hours. Also, if you want to order any of my decks, you can find that at the email, my hair, body oils, or tarot lessons. Okay. So let's get right into it. I'm doing this reading just as a general message, just to see if there's anything that our spiritual team wants us to know at this time. I will be starting off with the declare and decree deck so that I can see if there's any declarations that the chosen need to be doing at this time. Okay, so what I have here is all blockages of memories of who I am are now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. So you'll start off with I declare and decree. You'll write this down and burn it. I declare and decree all blockages of memory of who and what of who I am are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. All blockages of memories of who I am are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. So this could indicate that some of you are having a hard time remembering who you are, who you were created to be, not what society created you to become or what your conditioning, your uh, environmental situation created you to become, but who you were created to be by the Most High Mother and Father. So let's just see. We're going to start off. Let me see. I'm going to start off with this deck. Let's lay some cards out, see what the message is. So I have here, you will be blessed with more than you could ever imagine. Many blessings are coming for the chosen. I have true love will find you in the end. Okay. So this could be that some of you are forgetting the power that you have because maybe you feel like there is a lack right now. Maybe you feel like money is not flowing the way that you want it to, or love is not in alignment the way that you want it to, and you're starting to lose track, lose remembrance of the power that you possess to call in, to manifest those things that you desire. You can call in a new soulmate. If it didn't work out with one, you can call in another. You can call in abundance. Okay, if there's a blockage over here, you can always, pray and declare that those blockages will be clear so that another door can open that's more in alignment with your destiny. So this is all about not forgetting the power that you possess. Don't forget who you are. So let's see. Then you have here, you're stepping into your highest divine life path. So many of you are being called to rise higher. Maybe that's why certain things are being cleared out of your energy, or certain people, because you're being guided to fly higher and to see more. And it's going to take you towards your divine life path, your destiny. Some of you need to look into your life path number and see what vibration that's all about. So you have temperance coming out first, Sagittarius energy. It does show me that you're being called to be patient and to remain emotionally balanced. Okay, some of you are just coming out of a very tough time, healing. You're still healing, is what I'm picking up here. You're still in the process of healing from past pain, and you're needing to be patient with yourself here. Stay out of your head. Don't allow yourself to get too caught up in your mind about these changes that you're going through. It is important to stay in the now. That's what I'm hearing. Stay in the moment, stay in the now. Don't get overly focused in the past or too focused on what's going to happen in the future unless those thoughts are in alignment with those things that you desire to create. So let me see. Eight of Swords in reverse. A lot of you are coming out of this place of feeling like your hands are tied. It's like you know that you're an earth angel. You know that you possess exactly what you need in order to heal, okay? Lots of swords are coming out. So I feel like for a time you might have been in your head, maybe overthinking about certain situations, but you're starting to use the gifts that you have. You're coming into remembrance, starting to remember who you are. So for some of you, you might have, like I said, you might be going through some changes where you feel like there's some blockages in your love life, your finances, things are just not moving. And you might have forgotten the power that you possess to manifest, pray, call in. And so now, once you do these declarations, it feels like this is you taking your power back to reestablish that. Like, okay, let me get back on my square. Let me, get back to pouring into my own cup and to balancing out your energy again. Okay. And so then you have the Three of Cups is in a reverse. This could be, maybe certain friendships that you've had to release, or, just situations that just were no longer in alignment for you. So I'm seeing I'm seeing a few threes here. Yeah, for some of you, this is dealing with love. You might feel like it was a missed opportunity in love where maybe you thought it was going to be a success, but something did not pan out the way that you was hoping that it would. Um, Now we have the number fours coming out. This is 44. Some of you might be seeing 44. You might be Aries out there, but this is also showing me that a new beginning is coming in, something that's more stable. If this is dealing with work, many of you are getting ready. Things are going to pick up with your business because you're stepping into your power right now. And I see a more steady foundation being created, something that is that has a potential for longevity. Some of you are actually welcoming in your divine partner, whether it's your emperor or your empress. But I definitely see y'all stepping into your power right now and finding that balance again, coming back into remembrance of who you are. So then you have here the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Six of Swords. Yeah, it was some cycle that you must have been on. You stayed on some sort of cycle, but now you've jumped off of that. You're moving forward here. And I feel like in order for you to get off of that cycle, you had to definitely release some people here. Let me see. Lots of fire and air is what I'm seeing right now. Look at that. It's the Eight of Wands. Things are getting ready to move forward. So there was an energy of stagnation for a minute. But now I feel like things are moving forward. You're now gaining that victory, that success, that recognition, that reward that you deserve here because you're coming out of your head. You're no longer allowing people to tell you or to tell yourself that you're trapped. You're not trapped. You have the authority to shift your circumstances. And I feel like this is you stepping into your power to do just that. You might have felt like it was a missed opportunity for a minute or that something was blocked, but I feel like you tapped in on the spiritual level. You listened to your intuition. Some of you had to listen to your intuition when it came to blocking someone out of your life. Um, and so you did that. And so there's a new opportunity that's coming your way. I see, yeah, look at that. The sun, beautiful energy is coming in for y'all now. Beautiful energy. And it's because you're stepping into your highest divine life path. Like this says, true love will find you in the end. You will be blessed with more than you could ever imagine. This is beautiful energy that y'all have been calling in here. And maybe for a time, some changes occurred and you might have found yourself going back into your head here, maybe because of certain things from the past, but it looks like you've healed. You've healed from whatever that is. If you feel like it was a missed opportunity, you're not worried about it anymore. You've released that. And because you released it, there are blessings that are coming into your life as a result of it. Okay. Three of Pentacles. So you're going to be able to work with and collaborate with people who are like minded, new opportunities, business partnerships, people that are coming in to help you to build your vision. So collaborations and things of that nature. Let me see. I'm going to clarify this Page of Pentacles. There's some sort of opportunity that's coming in for you. Um, I have politics here. So I feel like with this coming out, you removed the mask here. If there was people that was making offers in your life, you're like you pulled the mask off of them and you realized that they was really offering you crumbs. Okay. They was crumb feeding you. And so now you're like, okay, you stepped into your power and you said, okay, well, I'm just going to withdraw. I'm going to get back focused. And because of that, it's almost like you projected that energy out into the universe to say you was not going to accept less than what you deserve. You know your worth. So coming back into remembrance of who you are. And so because of that, you're being rewarded with something far greater. So if you had somebody in your life that was crumb feeding you, look at that angelic guidance. Your spiritual team is guiding you into a different direction here. So some of you felt like you was in isolation. You might have been going through things, crying, feeling sad, maybe feeling like you wanted to put that ice around your heart again. And with the miser right behind that, like you wanted to just withhold your jewels, you didn't want to give to anybody. It made you want to go back into that space of bitterness. But I feel like you decided to unmask the situation and see it from a higher perspective. And so, because of that, there's reward, recognition, and a solid foundation and new partnership, new love, true love. and many blessings that's coming your way. So let me see. I want to look into this emperor here. Emperor, empress, whoever's coming into your life, somebody that wants to build with you. There is growth in your business. There's growth in the seeds that you have planted. You're now going to see the abundance that comes from the harvest that you've been nurturing here. It's harvest season, okay? And literally, in the fall, that's when you receive your harvest after nurturing and planting those seeds all year. So this is harvest season, and it looks like you all are getting ready to receive that harvest after a time of postponement. For some of you, it's showing me that you had to reject an offer here um, for good reason. Let me see, why do you have to reject this offer? Because somebody was moving too fast, okay? Something was moving too fast. Somebody was too scattered in their energy, and it just seemed like they had no real direction. So you had to refuse that offer because there's a greater one coming in with the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So it feels like you had to reject something that was not emotionally fulfilling in order to receive something that's going to be very stable and solid, something that you can build on and grow with. So let me see. Yeah, look at that. Your creativity is being awakened here. You're in your power right now. Many of you are expressing your creative ideas. It's like things are beginning to flow more freely now, and you're taking those ideas that's being handed to you by the Most High, and you're using them. You're not sitting on those ideas. You're not procrastinating. It feels like you're taking them and you're moving on them now. So things are definitely picking up because you're back in your power. So again, clearing out all blockages. If you don't feel like you're here yet, when you do this clearing out of all blockages of remembrance of who you are, then it's like, okay, I remember the power that I possess. Let me get back on top of my square, right? So this is really good energy that I'm picking up here for y'all, because things are definitely getting ready to pick up. Let's see what the sun is all about. Something that's going to bring you happiness, fulfillment, and you're going to be moving forward in a positive direction here. The sun. What is the sun? Yeah, after a very tough time where you felt like you had to hold back because you was hurting, you was going through a lot of things, or where you felt like money was tight, so you might have taken losses when it came to certain relationships, connections, friendships, when or had to withhold or hold back money. Um, it feels like the sun is shining down on you now. Yeah, there was some toxic energy that was around you, and now you see it very clearly. The sun also comes in to illuminate things so that you're no longer in the blind about certain people's intentions. I feel like you realize you had to hold back from certain people because their energy, wow, it feels like somebody's energy was actually blocking your finances. It was blocking your forward movement. You holding on to them was creating certain emotions that blocked your manifestations as well. So if you was trying to manifest more abundance for yourself, or calling in, uh, a more stable foundation, being connected to a certain purple, a certain person or certain people was blocking your creativity. It was blocking your finances. It was blocking you from a healthy love life. So the Page of Wands in the reverse, I feel like you got that message. Somebody was bad news. Something wasn't good for you. King of Cups is coming out. I feel like you had a lot of love for a particular person, but you realized that you didn't want to jump too fast in the situation with the Hermit in the reverse. It's like you had to withdraw your energy, and now you're seated. I told you, when I saw that Emperor, I knew the Empress was not too far away. So you had an opportunity that was not really fulfilling, because this person might have been attached to something that was very low vibrational. They might have had low vibrational patterns, behavior patterns, addictions, or just connected to people who were low vibrational. It was something here that was blocking you. And it's like as soon as you release that person, you realize things started to pick up very quickly in your life. And so now you're attracting a empress, and others of you are attracting your emperor. But it's also showing me that you are now risen into your divine masculine and feminine energy where you are balanced between the two. And so that means your creativity is flowing, you're in your power, and you are not settling for less than what you deserve. Okay. So the Nine of Wands is here. Somebody is very stressed out, I feel, because they're still holding on to your energy. Yeah, there it is, the Nine of Swords. But you're not stressed out about it. They are, though. It's very heavy, it's very burdensome for someone right now. Um, but I feel that, let me see what was happening where they was blocking your flow, where things slowed down, you being connected to something or someone. Why was it blocking your manifestations here? It's amazing how you see that, though. If you intuitively are guided to release someone, because the high priestess was here, if you're intuitively guided to block someone, let's just say you're dealing with a person or you're talking to someone, you have a particular friend or whoever, and you notice that the duration of the time that you have them in your life, things are slow. But the moment that you get that inkling and you say, okay, something is telling me I have to release this person, and you actually do it, and suddenly, like literally, it's like overnight, things start to pick up, finances start flowing in, clientele start coming in, beautiful things start happening. And it's like, wow, that person was the blockage. It was something about their energy, whether they was projecting negative energy towards you and with the hopes that you would that things would slow down for you, or that person was just connected to something that was so low vibrational that it was a distraction and it was a hindrance to your blessings. Okay. So let me see, what was it about this person that caused everything to slow down for you? Okay. So what I have here is the King of Pentacles. It came out in the reverse. Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck here. Behind that is the Tower in the reverse. So something was destined to come down. I feel like also this person might have been very caught up in certain belief systems, traditional belief systems that might have held you back as well. But there was something about this person. King of Pentacles can be someone who is either overly focused on money, they're not grounded, um, they may not be very loyal. What is the King of Pentacles in the reverse? They could have been very money hungry. They might have wanted to just take from you. Yeah, it feels like this person, the world was in a reverse. This person has not completed some sort of karmic cycle here, something they haven't closed out, because the Five of Pentacles is here. Somebody was clinging to your energy because they wanted to come out of poverty, or they was taking a lot of losses financially. So I feel like that person, because they were in lack mentality, um, they might have been projecting a certain type of energy towards you. They had no zeal, no fire in them, no passion for life. Okay. And I feel like it was draining you. It was dragging you down. With the Ace of Cups in the reverse, that's a very draining energy. I think they recognized you as an earth angel, and they saw that being connected to you had a strong potential to maybe bring a certain amount of abundance into their life. But what they ended up doing was slowing down your abundance, um, because they were too overly focused on what they could gain from your connection. And so the Most High slowed down things so that you could take a better look at the relationship dynamic or the energy that that person was projecting from a spiritual perspective, though, because they might not have shown any signs in the physical to indicate that they had a negative agenda. But in a spiritual, when you look at things from a higher perspective, you start to realize, like, okay, something about that person's energy that's just not vibing with you. So the Ace of Wands is now here in the upright. You have a new opportunity that's being presented to you, something that's going to be exciting, emotionally fulfilling, your creative gifts, like things are getting ready to take off here. And it's because you deserve it. It's like it's a reward for your diligence here. So it feels like, if some of you are stuck in your head right now, you're going to come out of that energy. And I feel like you're going to realize that you're not stuck, your hands are not tied, and that there are new things that you can actually embrace and embark on here that is going to be more emotionally fulfilling. Okay. The Two of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune here, it feels like you're going to come out of that energy of being at a crossroads and feeling like you're stuck. Um, It's now time to manifest, to call in exactly what you desire, because that person is no longer in your energy to block you anymore. See, you have the spiritual wisdom to do this, okay? So you tap into that high priestess or that high priest energy where you go within, you listen to those messages that are coming to you that's saying, okay, it's time for you to clear out this blockage, declare and decree this off of your life, remove that person, and then begin to call in, visualize, manifest, pray, give thanks in advance, because something is coming. And so that energy that was fighting up against you, that was blocking you, that's no longer standing in the way here. Okay. Somebody was very deceptive though. Yeah, they was deceptive because somebody was losing, whether they was losing their home, losing finances, somebody was going through it, and they was emotionally codependent or financially hoping to be codependent on you. Even if this person never got anything off of you or from you, it feels like they were being deceptive in terms of why they was in your life, why they were so passionate about you. It was really because they knew that you possessed the ability to manifest. They understand the type of gifts that you possess as an earth angel. They know the type of wisdom that you have to be able to call in things. And so they saw the benefit of being in your energy, but it was not for the right reasons. Okay. So now that the scales have balanced and the tables are turning in your favor, things are moving forward. Things are now picking up. Look at that, because you're going to move towards the Nine of Pentacles now. You get your inheritance back. Everything that was withheld from you, you get back now. And it's going to come back pretty fast. It's like you're going to look up like, and it's going to, I think the Most High is going to make it clear to you that that person was the blockage, because things are going to pick up practically overnight. Like the moment that you release that person, it's a matter of a couple of days to a week where you start seeing things move. And it's like, well, how? What was going on there? But it's just a life lesson to evaluate the people that's in your energy. Are they in alignment with your vision? What are their true motives? Okay. And once you get down to the bottom of that, listen to your intuition. If your intuition is telling you that somebody ain't about the right, listen to that. See, look at that. The devil and the ace of swords, cut them out. Don't keep the wrong types of energy in your auric field. You use this sword of truth, because this sword represents the truth being handed to you by the Most High. You take this sword and you cut out all of these negative energies, negative patterns, negative thoughts, fears, addictions, people, all of that. You use that sword to cut them out of your life. I just saw 2222 on the clock. Okay, certain people you just can't work with, certain people you just can't build with, certain people you're not meant to build with. They're not meant to go with you, because these people are still fighting against themselves. They're still grieving over the spilled cups. They still refuse to turn around and see the new opportunities that's being handed to them, so that they can move towards their blessings. But rather than healing, they'd rather cling to your energy in hopes that it'll somehow help them to come up. So now you see why you had to release these people and move on. You see why you had to take the leap of faith to go at it alone. Okay, take the leap of faith to go at it alone, to move forward in a positive direction, because somebody was dragging you down. Somebody was literally dragging you down and blocking your blessings. And you didn't even, I don't think you saw it. I don't think you realized what was happening here. This person was literally blocking your blessings. Okay. They knew the type of strength that you had, but they was coming in, trying everything that was the Most High was trying to hand to you. They was sitting up there trying to prevent you from getting it. Some of them was doing it on purpose, because they felt like, hey, if I can't have it, then she ain't gonna have it, or he ain't gonna have it. But see, there's the Ace of Pentacles again. You gonna get it anyway. It was just held back. Okay, King of Wands. You're now awakening that passion within you again. The Queen of Wands already came out. So again, some of you are getting ready to move towards another person who is in alignment with your energy. They are go-getters. They're passionate about life. They are entrepreneurs. They are very creative in their energy. And so look, the sun is coming out here. The sun with the King of Wands. You gain clarity. You see something very, very clearly. You had to investigate. You did that. You got your answers. Look, the moon, right behind that, the moon, sun and the moon. Whenever you got the sun and the moon, that means whatever was hidden in the dark is now fully illuminated. So you see the truth about somebody here. Okay, someone who was very codependent in their energy, because this person is in a wheelchair. Somebody who was very codependent. They might have needed you, and they didn't want to tell you the true reason why they was in your energy. Okay. And so because they had malicious intentions, selfish intentions, your blessing was blocked, because the Most High knows your heart. The Most High knows that you are the type of person where when you have an overflow and it's pouring in that way, you will be quick to give. But the Most High didn't want you to give to this person because this person is very selfish and they had selfish motives as the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Whether they're male or female, they wanted to take from you. And so it was all about greed for that person. And so you had to first clear that person out of your life in order for you to receive more blessings than you could ever imagine. In order for you to step into your highest divine life path, you had to be able to take flight. The only way you can fly high like this bird is to be light in your energy. So you had to drop very heavy burdens that you was carrying. When you had this person in your life, you was carrying a heavy load, and the Most High and your spiritual team was guiding you like, look, release this person, because somebody was a narcissist too. uh, they was a narcissist and they thought they knew everything. They was very controlling. Maybe you didn't see this part. You probably didn't see that about this person. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they anticipated that a blessing was coming in for you, King of Pentacles. They thought that they was going to get that pentacle. Okay. They thought that when that pentacle, that blessing came in, that you was going to hand it right to them. They wish the hell you would. Okay. They wish the hell you would. So now they're burdened. They're stressed out because now they have to carry that load and they're going to have to figure out how to make an ends, how to get them their finances back in order. But it's going to be a journey for them because they really tried to get over on a chosen seed. You can't do stuff like that. I don't know why people still don't get it by now, but I mean, the more lessons that come through, the more that they'll get it eventually. You know, they'll get it eventually. So you have empath. Yeah, many of you can feel things, you can sense things. It says you have empathic abilities, being able to feel another person's emotions as well as their thoughts and energy, having no control or awareness over this exchange. You felt this person's energy. Your intuition was telling you that this person had negative motives, but you probably couldn't put your finger on it. But many of you probably had dreams. You probably were shown visions. There's certain, however you receive your gift. Look at this. Devilish ways just came out. This person is a damn devil, okay? It says, uh, your devious ways create a touch of danger that is hard to resist. There's a dark side to you that keeps them intrigued. They was pulling you in through some sort of dark energy, okay? It could have been a lustful energy they was using against you, and they knew that you was an empath, so you was naturally going to be able to pick up on those energies. So they used it, um, hoping that it would work out in their favor. But the devil came out in the other deck. So this person is something very sinister about them. I have earth. So this says here, you have a strong connection to the earth, making you great at earth magic. You are a pillar of strength with firm boundaries who demands respect in a very graceful manner. You're gonna get your respect whether they like it or not. But I also feel like this person was probably doing some sort of magic here against you. I really do. But you're a warrior. You're very powerful. You're very strong. Okay, it says you have a warrior spirit, not afraid to face conflict and challenges, while at the same time remain committed to a path of goodwill and fairness. So they thought they had something over you, but you're a warrior. Okay, you're a spiritual warrior, and you know how to fight off any and all energies that tries to work up against you. So you had to come back into remembrance of the power that you possess. Like, hold up. Now things are slowing down. I don't know why things are slowing down here, but it's okay. You know, if things are slowing down, let me step back into my power. Let me come back into remembrance of who I am and start doing some internal work and clearing things out externally, including people. You did that, and now things are flowing for you. So breakthrough has come out. You've had a breakthrough because you broke yourself free from feeling helpless, feeling like you couldn't do anything about your circumstances, feeling like you was trapped in this person's energy because those devilish ways, whatever they was doing, some of them was doing spell work to keep you um, chained and bound to them, like binding spells. And they was using sex magic and different types of energies because they understood that you was an empath and you was going to pick up on whatever energy they was projecting. But you tapped in, you realized that person was up to no good. So you've had a breakthrough because you released them. Literally, you was able to break free from some sort of chain or constrictive spell that they had placed over you. So let me see. I'm just going to take a couple more cards and I'm going to close out so I can get me some rest tonight, y'all. Um, it says here, embrace what you've learned and cherish your experiences because they are divinely fated. So that was just a divine lesson that you needed. Okay, embrace it, give thanks for it because it actually made you more powerful. And it was a lesson that was necessary to remind you that you don't have to ever be stuck in a situation. You always possess the ability to alchemize and transmute and call in. It's okay to be different. Don't try so hard to fit in. So now I feel like you're embracing your differences more. You're okay with standing out and people seeing you for who you are, authentically, no longer trying to fit in. So let me see. I'll take one more card. Please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below if you find this message resonates with you in any way. So I have here, you are currently under construction. Please be patient. That makes sense because we started off with the Temperance card, which deals with patience. So you are currently under construction. Do that declaration. I declare and decree that all blockages of memories of who I am are now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Get rid of those people. If your intuition is telling you to let somebody go, let them go and watch and see how things begin to pick up for you if you felt like they had slowed down. So that's my message for you all. I love you. If you want any of my services, like I said, email me and I'll talk to you all next time.